You know, I have a problem with the NBA. The NBA has become so biased with international players that come from different countries. And especially when it comes to this man right here, Nikola, the Joker. This man is probably the best center I've ever seen, because the unthinkable, the unspeakable, and the things that he does in that court. The man can shoot threes. The man can fucking pass the ball like any great assist leader that's ever played in the game. The man can go through transition. The man plays defense. The man is an offensive machine. And look what Anthony Edwards said about this man. Nikola Jokic, bro, oh my God, he might be the best basketball player I've ever seen besides myself. That's Anthony Edwards saying that about this man. And what really, makes me want to say that Nikola is the best player now in the NBA, period. Look at this man's size. Most big men move slowly. They don't move very fast. But when it comes to this man, it's incredible the way that he can create plays, the way that he can just take over a game and take possession of a game and dominate in the game. And his team can be trash. I mean ass. Like Scap says, they could be bums in that fucking basketball court. But this man is special. And they treat this man like he's no MVP. Like he should have never won the MVP. Like he never should have won other MVPs that he was robbed from. This man is average 25 points per game, about 11 rebounds, 10 assists, steals, blocks, you name it. And now let me talk about his triple-doubles. Don't let me even get there. I think he's the center with the most triple-doubles in NBA history. Besides, Russell Westbrook, that's a fucking monster on triple-doubles. He holds the record on that. But I'm talking about, look, as of November 11, 2025, Nikola Jokic is averaging 25.2 points. I said 11 rebounds, 13.0 rebounds, and 11.9 assists per game for the Denver Nuggets in the 2025-2026 NBA season. Here is his stats through the first 9 games of the season. 25 points, 13.0 rebounds, 11.9 assists, 64% shooting. 3 points, 36%, free throws, 86%, steals, 1.9%. And you telling me that this media is going to say, or even have in their mouth, that this man doesn't belong in the MVP conversation? Or one of the greatest players conversation, because they got LeBron so much in their mouth and they got other players so much in their mouth? No, you know what it is? I think they're just fucking racist, and they can't deal with the fact that an international player from another country is dominating the NBA, that's prominently a fucking sport that belongs to United States player. Hold on, I'm not done yet. 1.9 steals, 0.8 blocks, only 3.1 turnovers, and 34 minutes a game. And you know what? There's a lot of them that want to put this man down, don't want to give this man his credit, don't want to give this man his flowers, but he keeps on proving them wrong and more wrong every time he steps in that court. And I'm not even going to talk about some of the analysis or some of the broadcasters or reporters or broadcasters like Kendrick Perkins, like Stephen A. Smith, like others, that don't give this man his flowers. And they take this man out of the subject when it comes to even being placed as one of the greatest centers of all time. This man does things that we have a center do in soul. I never seen a center do the shit that he does, bro. And look, this is the biased broadcasters that have, ever since 2000 or even before he came to the league. Listen to this. Accusations of media bias against Nikola Jokic often stirs from his comparatively lower national media profile. Just like I said, his boring play style compared to flashier stars and past comments by specific broadcasters. Boring style of playing, really, but he's putting fucking numbers that most of these athletes can't even do in the basketball league because they so fucking lazy that they want to load management and take fucking breaks when they ain't even injured. Don't let me get there, bro. And then it says, however, many analysts now widely recognize him as one of the best players in the league. Comic criticism cited as biased by fans, including emphasis on weaknesses. ESPN broadcaster Mark Jones was heavily criticized by Nugget fans in 2023 for downplaying Jokic's abilities and calling. Yeah, but that's many broadcasters. ESPN, Fox News, YouTube, and other broadcasters from, other streams that downsize this man and disrespect this man. This man ain't even retired yet. You know how much more and how many more years this man still has to play, and he's already doing and creating the numbers and the path of a legacy, and he's not even done yet? Man, come on, man. You see, downplaying Jokic's abilities and calling him a weak link on defense. Comments that peaked during his third MVP season, which he should have gotten more, but I believe he been robbed like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan when they were on their, career playing a couple of seasons. Underrated passing. Some analysis have been accused of undervaluing Jokic's passing ability, attributing praises to the novelty of a center passing well rather than recognizing his unique playmaking. I just talked about that. Narrative control. After winning his second MVP in 2022, analysis Kendrick Perkins, just like I said, accused MVP voters of voting white players, which many perceive as unfair dismissal of Jokic's achievements. Basically, a racist son of a bitch. Let's just call it for what it is, okay? That's just being plain fucking racist. Again, uninterested demeanor. Some media members have portrayed Jokic's quiet personality as a lack of passion for basketball. Are you fucking kidding me? A claim often repeated by other commentators and disputed by those who, these commentators and fucking broadcasters are a joke. Because he don't say much or he don't talk much, he's not passionate for the sport, that he doesn't have love for the sport, that he's not dedicated to the sport. Why y'all don't talk about the motherfuckers that fake their injuries or fucking have injuries and fucking take a relapse to fucking not play? Why y'all don't tell them to that instead of a man that's dedicated to playing basketball every day? But here I go. Basketball, acclaimed often repeatedly by other commentators and disputed by those who watch him play regularly. Lack of national coverage. A long-standing complaint from Nuggets fans and is that Jokic receives far less national attention and media scrutiny than stars on larger market teams like the Lakers or Warriors. I just spoke about that. And then ignorance of talent. In 2023, reporters Lisa Salters caused a stir when she admitted to a Denver crowd that she hadn't seen Kovic played in person in 10 years, highlighting what fans saw as a broader media blind sport. Are you fucking kidding me? Despite these criticisms, many analysts have also praised Kovic, and those with a history of negative comments like Nick Wright. We already know who Nick Wright is. Yeah, Lakers gonna win the championship. Yeah, LeBron. If you was the last person, and if you needed the last person to be there, who would you call if you needed an alien? Michael Jordan, motherfucker. Never LeBron James. Does that answer your question, Nick Wright? Have walked back their most served takes following Kovic's 2023 NBA Finals MVP win. And the reason why Nick Wright feels that way, because LeBron James is what? 1-19 versus the Denver Nuggets? Yeah. LeBron James is Mr. Nikola Kovic's son. Nikola is his father. That's his daddy. Yeah, don't let me talk. Don't let me talk, Nick. Let me shut up. So you see, this amazing player that deserves all the respect and flowers doesn't even get it. And there's a lot that plays into racism, biasism, and most of all, criticism, disrespect. And for them to say that about this man that plays mostly all his games throughout his career. And then on top of that, the ending, which is following Kovic's 2023 NBA Finals MVP win, some like J.J. Redick have even called out ESPN for its perceived bias. Thank you very much, J.J. Redick. I appreciate that. Come on, man. This young kid hasn't even shown his greatness yet. He still has so much more to go. But this man is showing how great, how amazing, how determined, how passionate he is for the game. And believe me, he hasn't shown anything yet. And you best believe he will go down as one of the greatest players to ever fucking play the game. So Kendrick Perkins, Nick Wright, and all y'all other haters, y'all go ahead and keep hating while this man gets better and better and better and better. Y'all gonna hate anyways because y'all jumped on that bandwagon. I don't want to mention who I'm talking about. Y'all already know who it is, and that's the problem. Instead of respecting the NBA and respecting the real players that are putting in work, that are day in and day out, putting their asses to work, non-rest every day on the court, giving it all they got. They praise the motherfuckers that want to be lazy, that have this standard. Oh, Nikola's not a superstar. He's not on his level. He's not on his level. Yeah, but let me tell you something. He's already been an MVP several times. He's already won a championship, and there's plenty of more. His accolades, his numbers, his stats, it all speaks for itself. So to all you haters, y'all go ahead and keep on hating. Because as of right now, and I'm going to end this video by saying this, Nikola Kovic is the best player in the NBA, period. If y'all feel the same way, y'all comment down below. Y'all let me know what it is, and we'll go from there. There's your boy Chico Black, a.k.a. Jaloso. Y'all holler at your boy, and God bless all of y'all. Y'all have a beautiful night. Peace.